The block. Is it a symbol of days gone by? Or is it a viable part of what Baltimore has to offer for entertainment?
Any day now, 5 stores at the south end of the block are about to be demolished. Before we ask the question, what does the future hold for the block, let's find out a little more about what makes the block tick.
Bob Litwin and Chip Silverman produced a 2-part story on the block for us in 1981, and they wrote the history of the block for Baltimore Magazine. Bob is known as the block's official historian.
The block is Baltimore's playground for big kids to have a few beers after the game or get something to eat. Maybe watch a pretty girl dance or buy her a drink. The block didn't invent itself. It didn't have to. But what it does real good.
That's when we do the shot. We're almost ready. Looks great. John, looks great.
Inside the club, Che Joey, Steve Yeager, a Baltimore filmmaker, is making a feature film. It's called On the Block and stars Marilyn Jones, who you may have seen in Saint Elsewhere and a lot of other TV series.
This is a lot of things I've never done before, so that's always attractive, and it's scary, and that kind of a feeling is good.
It's a behind-the-scenes look at an adult entertainment zone through the eyes of a nightclub dancer.
I'd never been in any clubs like this, so everything, literally everything I saw was new. This isn't a life I know. These aren't people, the kinds of people that I know, so everything was new.
Linda Chambers wrote On the Block along with Steve.
I love the block. I really do, and I've only been coming down here for about 3 months. There's a family atmosphere down here.
Interesting. Family is the last thing you think of when you think of the block. Okay, let's meet some of the members of the family. This is Kay Martin. She's the MC tonight at the circus at the south end of the block.
Yes, sir-ree.
Kay started a while back. We won't say how long, but this is the way she looked when she was known as Topaz. Her little friend was called Chi-Chi, and his job was, well, it was to remove her clothes.
I mean, the block is just wonderful. I'm just crazy about it. I made my money down here, and I'm going to work down here as long as I can. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that lovely young lady that got done dancing is most beautiful Galaxy.
If it wasn't for the block, my kids probably be on the street or in jail. I was raised right. I was very strict with them, even though they knew what I was doing.
This is Kay's husband, Larry Saunders. He's an agent, an old-time burlesque agent, and at 80 years old, he's still booking strippers. Larry started out doing death-defying circus acts in vaudeville in the 20s. He's auditioning Jenny Lynn at the Club Playgirls, a block-style club on Howard Street.
Well, I look a personality, for one thing. There's some girls are natural dancers. You don't have to teach them how to dance, or they don't have to learn how to dance. They can automatically pick up dancing. You did very nice. I was watching your entire routine, and I think with a little polishing up, I could make a feature dancer out of you.
Larry's worried that the city is planning to get rid of the block completely. If that happens, dancers like Virginia Lee, who's been on the block for 20 years, will be out of work. When Virginia started dancing, she was 17 years old, and the block was a different place.
There was bands in every club. There was burlesque in every club. There was an MC in every club. And it was exciting. Sometimes I feel like a psychiatrist. You know, they give you your problems, and you sit and listen. And a lot of times, that's what they want, just to listen. Somebody to listen and to agree with them. And I try to make them leave a little happy. But I hate to see the block go. I really do.
Now, don't get us wrong. We're not condoning or promoting what goes on in the 300 and 400 blocks of East Baltimore Street. But there it is, a part of Baltimore, like it or not. The future of the block? If anybody knows, they're not talking. But the people we've met in the last few minutes have some strong opinions.
If they tear the whole thing down, that in several years, they're going to regret it.
When Chip Silverman and I wrote the history of the block, we thought it would be here forever. Recently, the city took a chunk out of the block, a pretty big bite, and the next 5 or 6 years are going to be critical to see whether or not the block really will be a permanent part of the history of Baltimore.
It's a shame to eliminate the block. Mr. Schaefer, please don't eliminate the block.
Keep the block open, because we love it. And a lot of girls will be without a job. None of us will have nothing to do. I don't know what I'll do, because I love it down here.